was in the 1800s, and it was a game between America and Canada, which America won.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
It's actually your oldest played sport in America is cricket. Because it's still being played. Still played by certain states, but it's getting a bit more popular now. So you do have a national team, in case you weren't aware. Yeah, it's a very, very strategic game, long game. I mean, there's three forms of it anyway. And the original game, which is known as a test, lasts for 5 days. Generally ends up in a draw more often than not. And then you've got the one-day one, which lasts for 1 day. And then you got the 2020, which lasts for about 6 hours or less.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, that sort of happened. Well, I mean, you had, like I said, the original Test cricket, which is it's a very strategical type way of playing the game.
Turn left.
The one-day one came up when they started introducing World Cups, and you couldn't do World Cups with 5-day one-day cricket. With the standard cricket. Each game lasting 5 days, so that's how one-day cricket turned up. And then 2020, which is becoming more popular, and the other formats are starting to drop off because of it, was turned up because people started losing interest in cricket, and from the countries that had played it anyway, and just made it a bit more excitement and over and done with quicker. It's faster paced. Yeah, but a lot different. Unlike American baseball, your team only gets to bat once, but they can stay in there as long as you don't get out. So there's no strikes or anything like that. You stay batting until you've been gotten out one form or another, and there's 10 different ways to get a batsman out, and there's always 2 batsmen at one time, and that's the least I'll say about that. Otherwise we'll start getting confusing and stuff for you guys, because you compare it to baseball, and it's, apart from hitting a ball, catching a ball, and people standing around in the field, after that similarities sort of drop off. But yeah, you do have a national cricket, national cricket team. Whether or not you've made it to a World Cup, I don't know. But you also have an international rugby team that has made it to the World Cup and recently played New Zealand rugby and got absolutely annihilated. But on the bright side, you scored your very first try, which is a touchdown. So history was made for you guys in the rugby world stage. By scoring a try against the most successful team in any sports in history, which is our national rugby team, the All Blacks. for a while there, I thought I was stuck on 65 mile an hour, and I thought, hang on, I didn't get a World of Trucks thing. What's going on here? Yeah, Mike. Yep, you have a rugby team. You make it to the world. You qualify for the World Cup recently. You do quite well, actually. Well, you do quite well against the people you play, like Canada and Uruguay and teams like that, which is the B-rated teams. But you actually beat Scotland recently, which in itself is a huge achievement. Scotland's no slouch when it comes to rugby. And it's a tier 1 team. So beating a tier 1 team as a tier 2 team is quite impressive. It was up there when Japan, same deal, beat South Africa, who's South Africa's like, well, South Africa at the moment is the #1 team in the world. They're the World Cup champions at the moment. We're either 1 or 2, most of the time #1, but on occasions we swap down to 2. And over 100 years of our team playing games, we have a success rate around 90% wins, so that's why they're the most successful team in any sports history. Field hockey? We just call that hockey. Why? Oh, well, because you're in 13th gear. Good one trying to start in 13th gear. Oh, I played cricket. Are they still making cricket games? I used to play them, actually. I played cricket when I was a kid. Cricket and soccer were my two. And cricket during the summer, soccer during the winter. I was good at both. And then I stopped playing cricket and went to softball, because that's big here. And it is big here because we've won World Cup on softball quite a few times. New Zealand's pretty good at that as well. I played softball for a while and swapped soccer for rugby league, which is different to the rugby you guys know as rugby union. It's a little closer to American football, actually, rugby league. We do have ice rinks down here, yeah, and ice. But it's not huge. Now, I wanted to know how much we're getting for this. 34 grand. Now, I was going to say that we, no, I did say yesterday, actually, that every time we buy a new truck in ETS, then we paint another truck in this one. But I think the quicker we can get the painting over and done with, then we don't have to worry about that. We just know with ETS, for each truck in the garage that we've got now, we've got to spend the extra 29 grand, so that's covered. That's not a worry. And if we just keep getting the painting done here and get that out of the way, and then we can just concentrate on saving up the 100,000 to upgrade the garage. So at the end of this trip we should get another truck painted, which I suppose, I don't know, it's going to be a little while before we get a real good gauge on who's in front, but I'm guessing it'll be ATS anyway by the time it's all over. But whether or not ATS is caught up or not, that's the only thing. We won't really know if it's gaining or losing at the moment, because it'll be a while, obviously, before we get to buy another truck. After we've done the painting, we've got to unlock the garage, the last 2 slots, before we can buy another truck. Oh, hello, 80 kilometers an hour. It's almost that time where I go and make myself a coffee and see if I ban Streamlabs. It'll be Mike cheering, I'm guessing, or someone following him. Mike with the 1 bit. This is... Gotta add the essay. Stream elements? Seriously? Did you just gift... Whoa! Hey! Dude, make sure you're doing the speed when you get into this lane. Hang on, I'm trying to read that and watch the road, but... It says the... Gifted a tier 1 sub to Stream Elements. You really did. Oh, really? And it gave it to the bot? You're kidding? Oh, no way. No, it won't work because it's Streamlabs that has the things. Stream Element doesn't have the those commands. It's Streamlabs. Cloudbot. Yeah, none of it's working, eh? Absolute pain. Whoa, the steering's a bit wiggly at this speed. Please work. Yeah, my sentiments exactly, dude. Oh, hang on, we're speeding.
Stay right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing? Make your mind up, buddy. Yeah, like I said, I'll go off pretty much now. We'll wait until we get around this corner. And I'll pop it on back into the menu and go and make my coffee and try and see if we can't get this to work some way. Actually, what I'll try and do is I'll try and get to... Oh, hang on, do I have it? Or, yep, there we go. All right. Oh, big yawn. Okay, so I'm going to go off and make my coffee. I'll be back soon, and hopefully while I'm waiting for the jug to boil, I'll try and see if you can't get Streamlabs to wake up or something like that. But yeah, I'll be back soon. Right. I'm back. Probably need that anyway, because apparently I didn't go mute, even though I thought I did mute. So I apologise if you heard anything. I was making my coffee and stuff. Couldn't figure anything out. Couldn't see if I banned Streamlabs. There was nothing in the activity log or anything. So I've just turned it off for the moment. Once I just turn it on for 10 minutes and turn it back on. Most people said it didn't work, but you never know. I'll give that a go and we'll work from that. Otherwise I'll just try and after the stream sort of copy everything over to the Stream Elements one and see if it will work through that. Then again, I don't know, maybe after I get the PC sorted it might work, but I doubt it's got anything to do with that because you guys can't use it either. The commands. Unless it's a setting I've done on Twitch somewhere. Possibly, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Hopefully. One way or another. Get a new bot. Right. It was all over the road because I was rearranging my cups and moving the microphone. I think I'm comfortable now. I'm actually finding that mirror handy right there on the hood. Saves me doing that when I want to change lanes. Is it going to rain again? Seriously? Looked like it was far enough away.
Stay left.
That's above budget. Don't forget, we will be getting a new one relatively soon because the money will start coming in every time we add another driver. Thank you for the bits. All the bit.
Okay.
The
let's
bits of
find a new
bits.
route.
The bit of bits. Use it to add it to the budget. I don't really need it because I don't look over that way. And like I said, we won't be in this truck for much longer, I would imagine. And actually, if you'd said it last stream, I would have gone, yeah, let's get rid of it. But this stream, I've actually found it quite useful. Your timing sucks.
Stay left.
Jeez, guys. Where'd you all come from? Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going to get this phone call today. What's today? Saturday. What time would they show up? Probably about 5:36. No, it wasn't that bad. Surprisingly, actually. Definitely better than my gear changing at the moment. A lot of Netflix ads in there. I remember that Muffin Mondays at Wendy's. Since when did they sell muffins? Oh, here we go. You notice that? It's coming up to me wanting my dinner end of the stream when I get a little hungry, and now all the billboards are about food. Just saw KFC. Turn right for KFC. Because it'd have to be KFC. If it was McDonald's, I would have gone, oh, no, it's not that bad, but KFC. You torture of a game. Took me a while to get to 77. Oh, speed limit's now 80, is it? Oh, at least we're going down it. We should get there rather quickly, 81, 82. There we go. And slow down to about 12 up the hill. Okay, this part... I mean, like I said with the ATS yesterday, ATS 2. Coming out of winter and going into spring, I didn't mind it so much, but this would be a lot better with the winter mod back on. Was that a warning sign about gale force winds through here, is it? Please add that into the game. SCS, please add it into the game. Local weathers and seasons and gusts of winds and even the occasional tornado you got to stop and try and run from. Imagine that. Imagine if they added tornadoes to the game. And no snow on the bales either. They've all been defrosted. At least it didn't rain. I really thought it was about to rain. Well, that'll be the loan. Actually, how far have we got to go? Let me just move my mouse into that again. Another 8 hours. What is the time? Oh, it's 7 p.m. I better turn the lights on. Or are they already on? They're already on, don't worry about it. Look how light it is for this time, and oh no, it's 11:45 a.m. Never mind. I was looking at the ETA time. So that explains a lot about the sunshine. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Mike. With your load getting stolen. I suppose there's some things that are realistic that shouldn't be in a game. I don't see any added point to that. I mean, the problem is that would be good if it was a challenge of some sort, but because it being a simulator, like most simulators, there's no really end game. With these games, for me, I don't know if you guys agree, but with these games are a lot more fun doing the grind bit, but once you start making the money and there's no more grind to it, you're just doing it for the sake of doing it, it loses its appeal a little bit. So if there was an end goal to it, and the stolen thing would definitely be worth it. To make it a little harder to make money, possibly. But you'd have insurance, then you have to add insurance costs on, which I think they should do. I mean, we've got insurance on this, but we don't actually pay insurance. No insurance taken out monthly or anything like that. Costs, you know. There's always one in there in the fast lane doing well below the speed limit. Even in real life. Got the money coming in. Oh, what are we up to? 17. We'll definitely be able to get another truck painted. Flash my lights at them, get them to pull over or speed up, come on. Nothing. Nada. Zilch. Doesn't care. Oh, now he does. Took your time about it, sunshine. Well, yeah, using flooding as one of the detour reasons, that would be good. I mean, they've already got detours in the game. It's just adding another circumstance as to why you need to take a detour. But an added realism that suits the game. It's a simulator. So yeah, that would be a good one. As a reason to detour, you know, to have to do a detour. Even the occasional rainstorm where the visibility is so bad, you have to slow down, so it just makes you a little bit late. A little bit harder to make the money. Anything to make it harder to make a lot of money, because it's like, you know, as we're getting on, we're getting more drivers and stuff. And the money comes easier, so everything becomes easy in the game. At least when you're driving to make money, there's a goal to it, you know, a purpose to why you're doing it, more so than when you just get to that point you're just driving for the sake of driving, which can get a bit mundane after a while. So anything that just makes it a little harder to make the money. Like being overweight and getting fined or whatever when you get weighed or something like that every now and then. Clerical errors in the paperwork. Flat tires would be good. And you have to call someone out to change a tyre for you. You know, it takes away time, which makes you late. Oh, well over the speed limit, aren't I? Still nothing there. Yeah, still nothing there. Come on, get up to 82. Make the steering wheel all light and fidgety again. Bit of excitement into me driving. 82, not 81. Don't give up now. You made the effort to get there. Oh, now it's down to 75 again. Damn it. In the game or in real life? I'm assuming it's a game, but I thought I'd just in case clarify. Well, that's more to do with the condition of the truck, which is a good idea, but the point of a weigh station really is to weigh to make sure that what the truck weighs is what's said on the paperwork, and you're not overweighted. And we all hate waiting, that's why we get over it. Yeah, no, that would be good, Mike. Yes, if you total your truck really bad, that yeah, you got to write it off. I don't know how easy it is to code it in. I would assume something like that would be easy, like, you know, if truck equals 80% damage, run command loser. You lose your truck, buy a new one.